y'all? This is me, Erik Robinson. Just want today we got our office hours. We're gonna be talking about the green sheet. We're gonna talk about selling, talking about strategies, talking about a lot of things. So just hang in there. There's a participation. I'm assuming everybody's real, everybody's live. But really we want to get into it's gonna be participation, not just me talking. Really want to get into the green sheet and the concept of it. But before we get started, I was talking to gentleman David on the line. Y'all see him at DMV Legacy. He's an experienced agent. And we were just sharing something. I was like, hey, Experior, I don't know if y'all realize, is built on a platform for experienced agents. The average Experior agent is about 7 to 8 years of experience. The average executive director comes with about 13 years, 12 to 13 years of experience. Let that sink in.
Wow.
Yeah. When you became an ED, how many years of experience did you have when you became executive director?
9 months.
Not in a year, right?
Right.
So you had to check the 0 to 1 box. The average
Yep.
is 12 to 13. Me, 0 to 1 box. Relia Evans, 0 to 1 box. Yep. So what am I saying? We didn't even make the average Experior agent is 7 to 8 years of experience. So why am I saying this? Because Experior built their business model with that. So when people came in, they understood what to do. They knew how to rope. They've already gone through the weed out period. Are y'all with me? There's some weed outs. This industry is not for me. This is tough. This is this. They pretty much recruited the people who already had it. Y'all with me? They've gone through. They ain't worried about the licensing course. Why? Because most of them are licensed. They're not worried about explaining certain things. Why? Because most of them are licensed already. So when we built our business model, when people look at our 120, I want to go through that. So I want you to understand the concept of it. Our business model was able to take somebody from A to Z. I was telling David, I said, being in the car industry, you, as a salesperson, I worked in multiple dealerships. As a salesperson, when I changed dealerships, and Jock, you work in the car industry, as a salesperson, when you change dealerships, you just change dealerships, right?
Mm-hmm.
Start selling, hit the road, start selling. But as a business owner, when you open up a new business, what do? You have a grand opening event.
Mm-hmm.
A salesperson doesn't have a grand opening event. You just start a new dealership and tell people, hey, John, I'm at the new dealership, start selling. Why? Next month, you might be another dealership. Man, I'm selling Hondas. Honda's the best thing in the world. Next month, I'm selling Toyotas. Man, you got to get that Toyota. Nothing like it. Ooh, now I'm selling Chevys. Come on, baby, American, buy American, right? And so as a salesperson, you just switch. As a business owner, when they open up a new Chevy store, even if I own a Honda, you do a grand opening. Are y'all catching that? My question is, are you running your business like a salesperson or a business owner? And that's the difference. Our blueprint is like a franchise. If I open up a Dunkin' Donuts has a blueprint to open up Dunkin' Donuts. And we can teach you how to sell donuts. You can go on YouTube and figure out how to make some donuts. Dunkin' Donuts does make sales. Don't get me wrong. They got to sell donuts. But the person who owns a Dunkin' Donut has to run a business. They got to understand business principles, business strategies. Are y'all catching that? And Dunkin' Donuts provide a blueprint, not just to make donuts. They provide a blueprint to run a business. So I'm going to ask y'all in the chat, which one do you want to do? Do you want to build an insurance business, or do you want to be just an agent who makes sales? Who am I talking to in this chat? And neither one is right or wrong. I'm just telling you, neither one is right or wrong. You both got to make sales. But what are you looking to do? Right? And see, I think sometimes people don't understand there's a difference. Right? There's a difference between being an insurance agent and running a business. It's a difference. You both got to make sales. But the business owner, there's certain things they don't have to do. They don't have to additions. Okay? There's an addition to being a business owner. So let me share something with y'all. Take you back a little bit to 128 agency plan. So I'm not going to the beginning. Let's assume we already logged in because I don't know which tab is logged in. So you have the 128 agency plan, you click on learning. You click on learning, you click on welcome aboard, right? Resume course. When you click on resume course, you scroll down, you're going to see this workbook. This workbook brings us over here, which I've already kind of been there already, okay? The 120 Blueprint Workbook is the blueprint to building a business, y'all. Now, see, sometimes experienced agents, they say, hey, I'm coming in, I want to write my business, write my sales. Great. We can show you how to do that. And some of them just want to follow Experience plan because Experience does have a plan for most people to get started. I love it. Because I had somebody the other day say, Eric, I'm going to follow the Experience blueprint. Not a problem. Go do that. For a new agent, it tells you right here. The onboarding process. This is Experience. Remember, Experience started with experienced agents. This is the onboarding process. If you're unlicensed, register for exam effects, mandatory for associates, register for errors and omissions, right? Boom, your checklist, boom, boom, boom. You're licensed, get started with Experience for license checklist. Boom, so they give you a checklist, getting started. Manage your license, set your goal, create a business plan, right? They don't show you how to create a business plan. They say you make a business plan. Don't tell you how to do that.
There's no how-tos in there.
Know how to. Make a schedule. Okay. How do you make a schedule? Watch training videos in the back office. Which training videos should you watch?
Right. It's so vague, not intentional.
Yeah. Complete your back office profile. Upload your E&O. This is all one bullet. Complete your profile. Upload your E&O. AML. What do you get? Your signature card. Boom, 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 boom. Meet with your mentors and submit contracts for a suitable carrier. We recommend starting with Foresters. They got a couple of recommendations they start with, right? Learn how to do a discovery for your clients. How you gonna learn? Oh, what does it say right here, y'all?
Green sheet.
Learn how to what?
Green sheet.
Learn how to do a discovery for your client. EFA or what?
Green
Green
sheet.
sheet.
Y'all
Green
do
sheet,
know
baby. Green sheet, baby.
Y'all do know who created the green sheet. We created the green sheet. Learn how to do this, right? Make a prospect list. Start with phone calls and social media. Don't prejudge. Own your introduction, right? When someone does it, what do you say? Pick up the phone, start dialing. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of things what to do, but like you said, y'all know what?
How to do it.
To do it. See, what we've created here is a how-to process, right? This step by step, our onboarding process. This is for building a business, y'all. Even for license introduction, right? We tell you what's going to happen. Building the business. We tell you what's going to happen. But when you go to the next step, right? Week one, getting to know you. Understand something. We don't just tell you what to do. We don't say just this is what you're doing with your new agent. So if I got a new agent, I should walk them through this blueprint. Now, sometimes I want to say somebody like a new agent like David. I didn't get a chance to go through it. But this tells me what? The how to. It tells me how do I get to know them. Here's some questions. Can you share a little bit about yourself? What do you like to do? We even give you the questions to ask to get to know the agent. Are y'all with me? We don't just say, go get to know them. This is the step by step by step by step by step. Where to get connected, right? Schedule your next appointment. They don't say just make a schedule. What? We give you some things you can do and give you some suggestions on how to make a schedule. We give you some tips on how to make it easier for you, like Google Calendar. We don't just say go make a schedule. We tell you some how to do that. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? See, this is suggested time blocks. This right here just says create a game plan, make a schedule. When making scheduling calls, we even give you recommended times to call, right? So we are giving you some how-tos. Week one, Step 2. Step B, are you ready to get paid? Your license, right? When you're licensed, you're saying, hey, y'all, this is what you need to do. Bam, bam, bam. The E&O certificates, boom, give you a couple of things. A voided check. When you have a picture, we can talk to you about how to do the voided picture, what you need to do when you ain't got a check. Are y'all catching that?
Yes, sir.
We give you some how-tos, some strategies, some things. So give me some information along the way. So this blueprint is great for an experienced agent, unexperienced. But what happens a lot of times, experienced agents like, I just want to go, I'm running, I just need to go make some sell. They find out most agents don't know how to build a business. They know how to make some sales as an agent. There's a difference between an agent and a blueprint for a business. Are y'all with me? This is the business blueprint. One of the things we have here in the business blueprint is, which week was that? One, getting to know you. Ready to page. That's week 2. We got a weekly tracker. Once we started getting week 2, right? We got the weekly tracker. This weekly tracker is just right here, y'all. I want you to understand something. This weekly tracker is the blueprint, the activity steps you need to be doing to make money. Okay? It's the activity steps you need to do to make money. I went over this with earlier, but I'm just going to share it with you. If you say, if it's anything I want to do, this is the activity tracker, right? This is what we show you. This is the difference between Experience. Experience says, create a business plan, boom, boom, boom. Learn how to do a discovery. Learn from where? I don't know. Make a prospect list, start phone calls, don't prejudge, right? Pick up the phone and start dialing, setting appointments. Are y'all catching that? Once you contract to find the tools, learn how to do a presentation. Learn how to present the opportunity. Learn how to. You gotta go learn how to, y'all. Remember, they start with experienced agent. What we show you is this tracker. This tracker is giving you what you should be doing step by step. Text messages. Sending out a text message. The way this tracker works. If you're not using this, I would tell y'all to use some form of it. Send out a text message. These are new messages to new people about your business, whether client or potential. If I send out 3 text messages, I could put a 3 here, and it's going to give me a point. Social media posts. Why social media, y'all? Because guess what? Social media is where it's at. You got to get your stuff out there. If I do social media posts, I get 3 points. Making phone calls to new people, not old folks, new people. Bam, 2 points. Contacts. This is like, did I get some new names? Your job is to go out there and create your own prospecting list. Are y'all with me? That's your job as the agent. You got to, this is not your business owner. This is independent agents. This is not one of those W-2 places where they're going to provide you a whole bunch of leads and you sit down and just make calls because they send you all the leads. Are y'all with me? Your job is to go out there and acquire these clients. We're going to teach you how to do that. That's what we do. We teach you how to do that. But I made 3 new contacts. BGO, VGO. That's what I'll talk to you about the difference. Launching your brand. VGO stands for virtual grand opening. BGO, experience brand time and ownership. Doing the business overview. Ladies and gentlemen, you should be doing virtual grand openings, introducing your business to people. Remember, that's what I told you. As an agent, maybe you can go from company to company to different company, just be an agent to make some sales. A business does a grand opening. That's why I asked you, are you building a business or you just running an agency? Let me know, are y'all tracking me so far? Because I don't want to go too fast or too slow.
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right? So the business owner does a grand opening. A business does a grand opening. The employee who works there ain't doing no grand opening. They just got a new job. Hey, man, I started working at Dunkin' Donuts, Bob Big Boys, Hot Shops. Man, you come on through. The business who owns Hot Shops is putting plaster in the whole airways, doing TV, radio. I got my new Hot Shop open up on Main Street. You got to come out here, right? They're doing a big event. Treat your business the same way. So let's say that day I did a virtual grand opening. I didn't do no virtual grand opening today, but I sent the video presentation out, right? I didn't do a virtual grand opening, but I sent the presentation out to 3 people, right? I actually texted them. I sent them my video. You can send them a video link. I did 2 green sheets today. I did a show 4. 2 green sheets, 1 show 4. The ultimate goal is to do what, y'all? Make a sale. We get paid in insurance. I want y'all to make sure everybody know I'm clear. We get paid when you make a sale. When you make a sale, that's when you get paid. Nobody gets a check unless a sale is made. Are y'all with me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. The sale can be made either through yourself or through a team member, and you can get overrides. That's different. A sale got to be made. So I'm clear. Some people say, Eric, y'all do a lot of training, y'all do a lot of this, y'all do a lot of recruiting. I'm very clear that you don't get paid unless a sale is made. Uncle Jock.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this question. You have a 6-figure ring, right?
Yes.
So you've made for a while now. It's been years. You've been making over 6 figures every year, right?
Right.
That means when somebody, you ever ask anybody to come to you, man, y'all do a lot of recruiting, y'all do a lot of beatings, y'all don't make when y'all make no sales? You ever have people ask you questions like that?
Yeah. Because it's almost like they're asking a question and insinuating and giving an opinion at the same time, all in one.
That's deep. What are they insinuating and giving an opinion? What they kind of saying to you?
That y'all don't do anything but recruit.
They're insinuating y'all don't do nothing but recruit. Y'all are always in meetings. But yet, there's nobody makes money unless the sale is made, and you've been making 100,000 plus for quite a few years now with 0 experience.
Exactly.
Obviously, some sales are being made. Yes or yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You just won the watch. The watch is a 50-50-50 watch. Means you got 50 recruits, 50 applications, which are sales, and $50,000 minimum in income. So that means that, and that's in your agency, not because you got Roz or know somebody else. That's your direct agency. Does that mean there's some sales being made, Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
People miss that.
But they may not see the business mindset. They see 100% of their effort instead of 101% of 100 people's effort. So,
Ooh, you see it, David?
mm-hmm.
That's it. And this is a guy been around the block, seen it. And that's what I'm showing y'all. Hey, suppose I didn't make any sales today. Cool. Nope, I didn't get no sales today. I didn't get any. I got 2 referrals from people. I didn't get nobody join my team either. So notice, when you make a sale or somebody join your team, you get more points. In this example, that's 37 points. Y'all, we tell you right here, if you're going to be part-time, 100 points. Some people say, Eric, man, part-time, spare time, 100 points. This is not impossible, was it? Send 3 text messages, 3 social media posts, LinkedIn could be a post, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. 3 posts, chat can make the post for you. Chat GPT, make 2 phone calls. What? You mean I had to make 2 phone calls? Go find 3 new people? If I do this 3 times a week, I'm at 37 points. And I guarantee you do this 3 times a week, you're going to eventually, somebody's going to join your business one of these weeks and somebody's going to make a sale. Because then you're going to come Thursday, right? You do the same thing. Man, I just sent out 3 text messages Thursday. Then I did my 3 social media posts, still made my 2 phone calls, still contacted 2 people instead of 3. Didn't do a VGO again. And I like to put zeros so you didn't miss anything. Sent out that video, keep sending Eric's video. I did my 2 green sheets. I had 2 show 4s today, but one of them bought today and didn't get no referrals. But I also got a new business partner this week. I'm at 90 points. This is not like an amazing day. I'm at 90 points, y'all. And I said part-time is 100 points minimum. So is 100 points a doable number?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You know, it's funny, Eric, when you use the tracker versus when you don't use the tracker. What happens is you really see how much time you've been loafing and doing other stuff. But when you track the stuff and become consistent with it, you really see that you're doing business. You're creating work for yourself. You know what I mean? It's not in your mind. It's not those mind deals like a lot of people do.
Yeah, man. And see, people don't realize when you do this. Remember, Jamie had $1 million group for a while, and he had this tracker. You had to turn your tracker in, and you had a minimum points, 200 points minimum. And if you didn't do it, then it went to 300. Every week it was increasing, and every week people fall off, people fall off, people fall off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had the recruit was minimum one recruit a week. It wasn't like, oh, I didn't recruit nobody this week. It was a minimum to stay in that group. You minimum had to find one recruit a week, or you out the group.
And you had to post Facebook Live. That was a requirement too.
Yeah, Facebook Live. You got to do a live Facebook. And this was something you had to do, minimum. He said, his group said, I just follow the tracker. He said, we ain't got to do it. Just send me your tracker. Show me your tracker. Show me your activities. So do y'all notice the weekly meetings are not on this tracker? We don't give you credit for the meetings. He said, Eric, you do a lot of meetings. I get it. We do. But you still got to get the activities done. Are y'all with me? You still got to get the activities done. The meetings are the learning. We give you the how-tos to do the activities that you need to do. It doesn't substitute the need to do. Okay.
Hold up, Eric. Ho. You just dropped a big one. The meetings are there for what?
To give you the how-to-dos, the how-tos.
So a lot of people have people that join them in business but won't plug in the meetings, but steadily asking the recruiter, the person that recruiting, well, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do that? When all they had to do was plug in.
Yep. The meetings are, I'm giving y'all training right now. How to build a business right now. Showing you what the blueprint is. And some people are like, I ain't got y'all go to the meeting, man. We got to make sales. And I come back, they ain't made no sales, y'all. I look up. They ain't made no sales. They just talk about it.
Yeah, they talked to a few people, but got stuck, and the person got stuck in the process because they didn't get the how-tos to process them properly.
Come on now. So I wanted y'all to see this part. This is what we share. And I'm going to go into the green sheet training in a second. And I'm going to use it from a high-level green sheet. So I'm going to need somebody, Gail, you could be my role play for me, okay? I don't see you on camera, so just get your vocal cords right. You're going to be my client. But I wanted you to see this. And we got it each week. Week 1, week 2, week 3. Do you save the tracker? Okay? And inside the tracker, we got a whole bunch of other things. Your goals, everything you need to follow up, the new learnings, right? This right here is the business. This is the business plan. Now I'm going to pause and show y'all something. I'm going to go into the green sheet in a second here. Hold on a second.